first thing I did was prime my eyes using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. Took the Maybelline Chill Bunch Neutrals palette from the City Mini collection, and I took the white shade and I just set my primer into place. Then I took that light purple transition shade on my Morphe M504 brush and I buffed it into the crease. I then took the dark purple color on an Anastasia brush and I buffed that onto the outer V and up into the crease. I then took that gold color on a flat shader brush and I sprayed it with some of my setting spray and I put that all over the lid. Then I went in with that transition shade just to buff out any harsh edges. I then went in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Provision and I put that on my waterlines. Then I used the Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara. And then used the L'Oreal Paris Waterproof Volumist in Carbon Black. I then primed my skin using the Milk Cooling Stick, and then I went in with the Maybelline Master Prime Primer in the shade 300, the Blur and Redness Control. And then went in with the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation in the shade 112 Natural Ivory. And I did this in sections because it does dry really fast, but it is full coverage. And I also recommend using it with a brush instead of a beauty blender. Went in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Neutralizer, and I blended that in with my Equal Tools Beauty Blender. I then set my concealer into place using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 05 Fair. And I used a dry Real Techniques Beauty Blender to bake under my eyes and to bake my chin. I then filled in my brows using the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Pencil in the shade 305 Soft Brown. This brow product is a little bit more waxy, so I would be a little bit more careful than with any other eyebrow product, but I actually really did like it. It was easy and it glided on very nicely. I then just brushed away the powder using the Eagle Tools powder brush. I then used a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Sand and I took it on an angled brush and then I carved out my eyebrows. And then I set them into place using the Wet n Wild Mega Clear Mascara. I then set my face using the same Maybelline Fit Me powder. I then took the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer on a e.l.f. complexion brush and I just bronzed up the skin. I then took the same powder on a dry Real Techniques Beauty Blender and I just baked underneath the bronzer. I took the LA Girl Just Blushing Blush in the shade Just Playful on a Wet n Wild blush brush and I put that on the apples of my cheeks. I then just brushed the powder right underneath the bronzer and I took the new Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter and I put that on my cupid's bow, my nose, and the high points of my cheeks. I took my NYX Butter Gloss in this shade Madeline and I put that all over my lips and I set my face using my Morphe setting spray. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next video.